Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well and I'm so excited that you decided to join me in this 35-minute total upper body workout. So we are going to be working the entire arms, chest, back, core, the whole upper body is really going to get a good burn in. So we will need a pair of dumbbells. I'm going to be using two 10 kg dumbbells for the majority of the workout, and then just for one movement for those rear delt flies, I'll be dropping down much lighter to around 2.5 kg. So two 2.5 kg dumbbells, and that's just because that movement is a little bit more challenging. It's kind of working those accessory stabilizer muscles, so it's not really a movement that we want to be lifting that heavy. So yeah, I would recommend having one medium pair of dumbbells for the bulk of the workout, and then having one kind of lighter set or even just a pair of water bottles when you see me switch over to those light green dumbbells. The only other thing that we'll need for the workout is some sort of chair, sofa, just something where you can kind of elevate your feet or your hands, because we will be trying to go into some feet elevated push-ups and some tricep dips on the chair. Of course, however, if you don't have a chair or a sofa, you can just do the push-ups on the floor with your feet on the floor, and you can also do tricep dips with your hands on the floor. So in that reverse plank position and just doing little dips like that. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up. There's going to be a warm-up and a cool-down as always, and then the bulk of the workout will consist of 3 trisets. So a triset is 3 exercises back to back. We'll be doing each triset for 3 rounds, 40 seconds of each move with 10 seconds in between to kind of set up for the next exercise, and then 45-second rest in between each round. Each triset is going to have 2 weighted moves, so with dumbbells, and then 1 unweighted bodyweight move. So yeah, grab your dumbbells, grab your chair or your sofa, and without any further delay, I'm going to press the timer and let's get started. Alright, so firstly, going into that warm-up, we're just going to go into some cat and cows. So we're going to push our belly towards the ground, and then we're going to bring and suck it into our spine. Really getting that motion in your upper and lower back. So here, in this up position, you should really feel it in your upper back, and then when you sink your belly to the ground, you should feel a nice stretch in the lower back. Just mobilizing our spine here. Perfect, and now we're going to take our hands and legs out a little bit wider, and we're just going to be going into some T push-ups. So we're going to be pushing up and then doing a rotation. Push up and then rotate. Remember, you can always do push-ups on your knees. So we will be also doing a finisher with some push-ups. It's just going to be a couple minutes at the end, and then again you can go down to your knees. Perfect. And now here again, we're going to be on the ground, our belly's going to be on the floor, and we're just going to be going into some Supermans. So raising our arms and legs, but trying to keep our belly flat on the ground. Really squeezing our glutes at the top of the move. Warming up that entire body, and again, mobilizing that spine. Perfect, and now lastly, we're just going to sit up and we're just going to interlace our hands, try and touch your elbows together, and just give me some wrist rotations. So rotating one way and the other way. Just warming up those wrists here. Perfect, now I've got about 20 seconds before we get into that workout. So for the first exercise, we will be needing those dumbbells, and we're going to be going into an Arnold's press. So palms facing towards us at the start of the press, and we're going to be pressing those dumbbells up for 40 seconds. All right, let's go. So Bringing those dumbbells up, palms facing towards us. Squeeze your entire body and press them up. Rotating your hands as you press. And keep breathing here. And rest. All right, so we've got about 10 seconds. So we're going to bring the dumbbells to the floor because next exercise we're going to be going into some gorilla rows. So in that wide stance, hips back, and we're going to be rowing one dumbbell up at a time from the floor. Take your legs a little bit wider if you find that you're kind of banging the dumbbells. Perfect. So put the dumbbells to the side. We've got a few more seconds before we do the final move of this tricep. We're going to be going into a bear plank, so on all fours and then bringing our knees off the floor so that we're hovering, and then we're just going to go into some shoulder taps here in this bear plank position. So if you don't feel comfortable doing the shoulder taps, you can just hold the bear position statically. But let's go. 15 seconds still to go. All right, and we've got 45-second rest now. So grab that water, wipe off your sweat. I'm already starting to sweat a bit. And we've got 2 more rounds of those 3 moves. So first, the Arnold press, then the gorilla rows, and lastly, the bear plank shoulder taps. Shake out your arms. You've got this, everyone. We're going in about 5 seconds into that second round. All right, so let's go. Bringing those dumbbells up, squeezing our glutes, squeezing our abs so that our body is nice and tight, and we're pressing them up in that Arnold's press. If you need to shake it out for a little bit, do, and then give me 1 more rep. All right, so we've got 10 seconds before we go into those gorilla rows. So I'll show you from the front this time. We have a wide stance, we're bending down, hips back, and we're rowing, alternating dumbbell. So try and be explosive with the row here. So really think fast on the way up and then slow and controlled on the way down. 20 seconds left. Perfect, amazing work everyone. So put those dumbbells to the side for now because we've got 40 seconds of those shoulder taps. So let's go into that bear plank. So knees hover over the floor and we're tapping, alternating sides. Trying to keep the rest of our body as steady as possible. So not letting ourselves swing from side to side. Whew. I know it's burning, but keep going, everyone. All right, and rest. Whew. Make sure you're staying hydrated. And we've got one more round of that first tricep. Amazing work so far, everyone. And as we go through this workout, if any of the moves, the weights start to get a bit heavy. So for example, for me, the first move of this tricep, the Arnold's press, is a bit heavy for me. You can do 3 or 4 reps, take a short break, and then get back into it. You don't have to go for the 40 seconds non-stop. We're trying to build strength here, so if you take an extra break, that's fine. All right, so let's pick up those dumbbells. Body tight, and we're pressing them up. If you need to shake it out for a little bit, do so, and then give me at least 2 more reps. Oof, my form was a little bit dodgy on that last one, but that's all right. As long as you know where your form's going wrong, it's good to challenge yourself from time to time. All right, enough talking. Let's get in to those gorilla rows. So, wide stance, dumbbells in the middle. We're sucking our belly button in, keeping our core tight, and rowing them up. Perfect. All right, we've got a few seconds, so put those dumbbells to the side, and we're gonna go into that bear plank shoulder tap. So let's go. Knees hover over on all fours, and slow and controlled taps. Trying to minimize any movement at the hips. Keep going now. And that's it, rest. Amazing work, everyone. First tricep complete. So 1 of 3 trisets are done. You're doing so well. All right, take a breather, calm down your heart rate, shake out your arms, because in about 30 seconds, we'll be going into that second tricep. All right, and the first move we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be holding 1 dumbbell in the middle here, tight into our chest, or you can also hold 2. We're gonna be laying on the floor, and we're gonna be pressing it up into that diamond chest press. So make sure that your hands are as narrow as possible. All right, so we're really holding the dumbbell or the dumbbells right on top of our chest. This is a very narrow chest press here. Really working those triceps. If your dumbbells are quite light, you can also hold 2 in the middle above your chest. Just still try and keep your arms as close together as possible. Perfect, all right. And We've got a few seconds to set up for that next exercise. I'm just gonna grab a towel. Oh, I don't have my towel with me, so I'm just gonna have to wipe off the sweat. Anyways, so we're going into that renegade row. So we're gonna be in a plank position and we're gonna be rowing, alternating dumbbell up towards our waist. Give me a couple more reps each side. All right, a few seconds to set up for that next exercise. So put the dumbbells to the side and we're gonna go into a pike push-up. So if you want, you can elevate your feet here onto a sofa or a chair, hips up in the air, and we're pushing down to the ground and then back up. Really working those shoulders. And 45-second rest. Okay, sorry about that. I got a little bit sidetracked on that round. Sorry if my explanations weren't quite up to scratch because I was looking for my towel, but I put it in the wash and I forgot. So I don't have anything to wipe off my sweat with. I think we can all relate to that burning feeling of sweat in your eyes. All right, so just to mention, with that last move, the feet elevation on a couch is optional. The higher your feet are elevated, the more pressure it's going to put through your shoulders and the harder the movement. So if you don't want to elevate your feet, we're just going to be in a normal downward dog position. But for now, we're grabbing one of those dumbbells and we're going into that diamond chest press. So remember, one dumbbell or two, doesn't matter. What matters is we're holding it as close into our chest so our grip is as narrow as possible. And we're just pressing the dumbbell up. All right, and after this few seconds rest, we're going to go back into that renegade row. All right, so you know the drill. Get into that plank position and we're rowing those dumbbells up. Again, trying to keep our hips steady, so don't let them swing from side to side. Oh, starting to hurt my hands on the dumbbells. Keep going there. All right, and rest. Okay, put those dumbbells to the side. And we're going into those pike push-ups. So I'm going to show you quickly the option with no feet elevation. We're going to be in that downward dog and we're going to be doing a pike push-up. Of course, if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can put your feet onto the couch, a sofa, and press up. All right, and 45-second rest. Okay, so you can see that for me, my arms are getting tired. That variation of the pike push-up is starting to get a little bit challenging for me. So what I'm gonna do is the next round, I'm gonna be doing them in the downward dog position. So no feet elevation. But if you guys feel like you need that little bit of an extra challenge, then by all means, please do elevate your feet on the sofa. You're doing so well, big everyone. One more round of this tricep. All right, so let's grab the dumbbell and we're going into that narrow diamond chest press. Keeping our core tight, back press against the floor, and we're pushing that dumbbell up. I know it's burning now, but keep going. All right, and get ready for those renegade rows in about 5 seconds. All right, so if the dumbbell's kind of hurting your hands like me, then you can have your hands on the ground and just pick up alternating dumbbell to row it up. Keeping our core tight, glutes squeezed, legs squeezed. All right, put the dumbbells to the side because we're going to be going into those pike press ups. Remember, you can do these with your feet elevated too if that feels good to you right now. And rest. Okay, everyone, that's 2 out of 3 Trisets complete. You're doing so well. So grab some water. If you do have a towel, then by all means wipe off your sweat. I'm jealous of you because I don't have one. And for this final triset, we are going to be needing a chair. So for the first exercise, we're going to be grabbing those lighter weights and we're going to be going into a rear delt fly. So we're going to be bending over the chair and then we're going to be bringing the weights up. All right, so making sure I don't hit the chair with the weights, and we're bringing them up. Even though we're sitting down, still think of keeping your core tight, belly button tucked into spine, and we have a slight bend in those elbows as we bring the weights up. Working the rear delt, so the back of the shoulder here. Couple more. Perfect, all right, so we're going to be sticking with the chair for the next exercise. I'm just going to turn it around. We're going to grab the weights, we're going to put them on our hips, and we're going to be going into some weighted tricep dips. So remember, you don't have to use the weights here if you don't want to. You can, of course, just do this body weight. Adding the weights just provides that little bit of an extra challenge. Keep going now. All right, and we've just got one more exercise left in this triset, which we won't be needing the chair for. So move it out the way and then go down to the floor, because we're going to be going into a Superman with a lat pull down. So really squeezing your back muscles to raise up those arms and then bring them together in a lat pull down. 45-second rest after this. All right, 45-second rest. Oh, this workout is harder than I expected. I'm literally sweating buckets. Make sure you're grabbing some water, and we've just got 2 more rounds of this and then that little finisher. So make sure you have the chair ready. The first move we're going to be going into is those rear delt flyers. All right. So folding over your legs, and we're bringing those weights up. Remember, slight bend in the elbows here. All right, so get the chair ready for those tricep dips. If you have to swivel it around like me, do so, because we're going into them now. So optionally, put those weights on your hips, just add that little bit of extra intensity, and we're dipping down. Remember, if you don't have a chair, you can hold a reverse plank and do these as well. Keep pushing now. All right, and get ready for those Supermans into the lat pull down. All right, so get down to the ground, belly on the floor. We're bringing our arms up and then squeezing our shoulder blades together into that lat pull down. Oh my gosh, I don't know about you guys, but my back is on fire right now. Okay, I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna grab a t-shirt or something to wipe off my sweat. All right, ruining my tank top, but hey ho, I'll just put it in the wash. The sweat was really burning my eyes. All right guys, we've just got one more round of these 3 exercises left, and then just the finisher, which is just going to be 2 minutes. You're doing so well. So grab that chair and get ready to go into those rear delt flies. Let's go. So sitting on the edge of the chair, folding forwards, and we're raising the weights up. Keep looking down, so don't come up with the weights like this. It's just a small movement from your shoulders. Oh, came up a little bit on that one. Starting to get tired, aren't we? All right, and get ready to go into those tricep dips. Remember, this round, and then we're into that finisher. So keep pushing now. Okay, let's get ready into those tricep dips. Keep breathing. You're doing so well, everyone. 15 seconds to go. Come on now. All right, and put those dumbbells away. We won't be needing them anymore. And just one exercise left, those Superman lat pull downs. So get down to the floor. We're raising our arms up and then squeezing together. Whew. All right, and we've got a 45-second rest before we go into that finisher. So take a deep breath, shake out your arms. And for that finisher, all we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So 20 seconds work, 20 seconds rest of a push-up with an explosive row up. So we're gonna be doing a push-up and then we're gonna be exploding our hand upwards, trying to build a little bit of that power. Remember, it's just 20 seconds of work here. You've gone so far already and it's just 4 rounds. All right, let's go. First 20 seconds. So push up and explode up with that hand. All right, and rest. 1 out of 4 rounds done. Just 3 to go. Remember, you can always do the push-up from your knees as well, or to the chair, so to an elevated surface. Let's get ready to get back into it. All right, so push up and row that hand up as fast as you can. And rest. All right, halfway through the finisher. Just 2 more rounds of this to go. Grab some water, shake out your arms, and get ready. Deep breath in. Let's go. So push up and row your hand up. Resting now. All right, 10 seconds more rest, and then we've just got 1 round of this left. You can do this, everyone. Try and challenge yourself with full push-ups here. All right, let's go. So, pushing up and explode up as fast as you can. And that's it, guys. Workout done. Amazing work. Ooh, that last little finisher was spicy. All right, let's catch our breath, drink some water, wipe off our sweat with our towels, or in my case, my makeshift towel. And in just a few seconds, I'll take you through a bit of a cool down. Amazing job there, everyone. That was a really tough workout. You can probably tell by the fact that my explanations were a bit lacking, so sorry if I wasn't talking you through the moves as much as usual. It's just that I was really putting my whole effort into the workout, but I hope it was still easy for you to follow along with. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna stretch out our wrists and forearms. So we're gonna extend one arm out, palm facing away from us, and we're gonna pull our fingers into our body. And taking some deep breaths in. All right, we're gonna switch our hand the other way around, so our fingers are pointing up to the sky now. And again, we're gonna pull them into our bodies. All right, last thing now, our palm is gonna be facing towards us now. And again, pulling that hand in. So just stretching out the forearm from all angles here. All right, and just shake out your wrist a little bit. A few shakes, and let's go to the other hand. So firstly, fingers down, palm facing away from us, and we pull our fingers gently in towards our torso. And now our fingers pointing upwards, but our palms still facing away from us, gently pulling in. And now fingers facing down, palm facing towards us, and we're pulling in. All right, and shake out that wrist as well a little bit. Now we're gonna take one arm, cross it over, and use the other arm to really bring it in. Remembering to take this time to calm down your breathing as well. All right, and switching sides, so other arm crosses over, and we're pulling it in. Perfect, and now we're just gonna walk our hand out and we're gonna stretch over to the side, really stretching out that oblique. And walking the other hand out to the side, again, folding over, stretching out that oblique. So we should feel a nice stretch here. Perfect, and now I'm just gonna turn around so you can see my back. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be putting one arm behind our back and using the other hand on top of our elbow to really push down, get a nice tricep stretch. And switching sides. All right, now we're just going to interlace our fingers behind us and we're going to try and push away from our bodies. So our fingers are going up and away. Getting a nice stretch in that chest and the biceps. Perfect, and now we're just going to allow our chest to fold over, really getting a little bit deeper into that stretch. All right, now interlace your hands and we're going to do the opposite, so really pushing up. Perfect, so shake out your arms a little bit and I'll turn back to face you. The last thing we're going to do is just a little bit of a trap stretch. So one hand is on the ground and the other arm is just gently pulling our neck towards the opposite side. Be gentle with this one here. And switching to the other side. And that's it, that was your 35-minute total upper body blaster workout. So I really hope you enjoyed it. As I was saying, it definitely was a challenging workout. So again, sorry if I didn't explain as much as usual, but I was really trying to give it my all along with you guys. I hope you still enjoyed it, you still followed along. This is all part of my Strong and Lean program that's running for 6 weeks. So this is the first workout of week 3. So if you haven't checked out the other workouts, you can definitely do them retrospectively. You don't have to follow the program as it comes out. You can do the workouts as and when you please, or of course, I'd love if you hit that notification bell and follow along with the rest of the program, because we'd love to have you. I'd love to have you working out with me. So yeah, if you enjoyed the workout, like the video, comment what your favorite or your least favorite exercise was, and also comment with anything you want to see changed, anything you'd like to see improved, because I'm always looking for feedback. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. Subscribe to my channel if you like the workout, you like my presentation, and you want to join more workouts with us. And yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I hope you have a great rest of the day, great rest of the week, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.